Hi guys, Mike Lee Connect, Movement is Life. It is Wednesday, late double tap Tuesday. Yesterday I had a crazy day and I never got a chance to film it. So here we are, it's Wednesday, day before Thanksgiving. Before I even start this double tap, I want to thank the entire Agana family for being part of this crazy family. We might not be the biggest organization in America, but we are definitely the best one. And when I say the best one, when I say that, people say, oh, you're so fucking cocky. No, we, as far as reality fighting is concerned, as far as shooting, tactical shooting, as far as knife fighting, we have been setting the pace for a long time. That's why I got Black Belt Magazine Hall of Fame Self-Defense Instructor of the Year. I don't even remember what year it was, 2006, 2007, I don't remember, for pioneering reality fighting in America. So we've been setting the pace for a long time. We might, like I say, we might not be the biggest organization, but we're definitely the best one, motherfucker. So thank you to everybody that's in the Agana organization. Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your day tomorrow with your family. Family is everything. Anyway, so the double tap today is I'm going to talk about two things. One, a lot of people have been asking about my collarbone and the accident. I think everybody by now knows I was in an accident. Guy ran a red light by my house, hit me real hard, totally totaled my Jeep Renegade. I had a broken collarbone and a concussion. They put a titanium plate and 6 screws in and fixed me up. Recovery is going slow but very good. Okay, in other words, everything is exactly what it's supposed to be. I was in a sling for a while. I couldn't do this, I couldn't do that. My range of motion is coming back. It's very weak, that entire area, because it's been over a month that it has done actually nothing. I've gained a couple pounds, and I'm being nice by saying a couple pounds. I've gained a few pounds. I've not done a workout in over a month. That has never happened in my entire adult life, that I've not done a workout in a month. So it's very frustrating, and I'm gonna have to come back slow because the doctor said I can't pull, push, or push. So I gotta start doing workouts that are around it, but it is what it is. So everybody's been asking how I'm doing, if the recovery is doing great. Yes, it is. Thank you so much for all the texts and all the love I'm getting. So that's one thing of the double tap. The second thing of the double tap today is one of my favorite black belts across the board, retired Colonel Brock Gaston, texted me yesterday or today, I don't remember, and he said, okay, Mike, I was talking to one of my students I'm working with, and I was trying to explain to him in knife fighting the term occupying the line. Can you explain that a little bit on your YouTube? And I'm like, fucking great topic. Okay, so when it comes to knife fighting has become a household specialty of Agana because of, one, my love of the blade. I've loved the blade my entire life. I've cross-trained almost in every martial art out there that offers blade training. There were things that I liked that I stole from other martial arts. There are things that I said I'll never do it like that because that's stupid and this and that. But at the end of the day, Agana's knife fighting is a group of modules of training that addresses different logistics. Okay, we say logistics dictates strategy, strategy dictates tactics, tactics dictates attributes. Again, logistics dictates strategies, strategies dictates tactics, tactics dictates attributes. I'll do a video on that later on. I think I already did one a few months ago, but I'll touch base on that. So, but the modules are meaning, okay, so we have a specific way of knife fighting. If we're in an open area, like let's say somebody pulls a knife on you in a parking lot and you just go at it, and it's kind of like a fencing, long distance knife fighting style. There was the original RTK 1000 that has evolved in our organization into Blade Warrior, regular grip, long distance. Okay, so that's one, like that's an arena you have to be able to knife fight. The second arena is trench fighting, using or usage of walls on either both sides of a corridor or only one wall to your advantage to supercharge your tactics. In other words, take advantage of the wall. We say the wall is your friend. Okay, so basically trench fighting, how to apply knife fighting, trench fighting, that's when you go into reverse grip because there's all kinds of traps you can do using the walls in the environment. And then you have what I call DXCQC, really inside the pocket. Also, if you fall underdog and you basically collapse and the knife now is in the rear, both regular grip and reverse grip, how to deal with that logistic. Okay, while all those modules are different, there are common threads, principles that go across the board. Okay, I have a saying, Agana, principles never die. Okay, so there are a few principles, even though it's different logistics, how to fight with the knives, that there's principles that go across those modules. Okay, one of those principles is occupying the line. Okay, occupying the line comes from chess. If you occupy the center of the board, you have an advantage in that battle of chess because of the strategic arena of occupying the center. Okay, I'm not going to explain now chess because it's going to take 3 hours of freaking a video here. What that means to who, if you have the center board, you have the advantage. But occupying the line, in my knife fighting way of thinking and teaching and scientifically with angles, came from chess. Okay, in other words, if I occupy the line, it's almost like when we used to have phones long time ago and you called the house with and you call, and if it was busy, you couldn't get through. You would have this beep, 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 and you couldn't get through, and you would have to call again and again and again until you would hear beep, beep, and then they would find the answer. Okay, as long as I occupy the line, especially in the center of that fight between two people, and if you like a Wing Chun practitioner, you can actually, it's not exactly, but it's almost like the center line in Wing Chun, but it's not exactly, because in knife fighting we definitely want to angle out, and it's I always say fighting is geometry. But if you occupy the line, if I'm in front of a guy and I'm throwing a knife jab, and I know for a fact that that knife jab is not gonna either incapacitate him or kill him or terminate him, he has to deal with it. He can't ignore a knife jab to his face. Okay, he has to deal with it. He's either gonna react like this, or he's gonna parry, or either he's gonna get poked with a fucking tip of the knife in his face cheekbone or in his eyeball or what the fuck you wanna call it. Either way, he has to deal with it. Okay, that's what meaning occupying means. If I occupy the line, I create myself the center of the board of a chessboard, and therefore from that moment on I have more option for, if it can translate to knife fighting specific, depending on which one of those modules or arena you're fighting, like then you would deploy a different tactic. For an example, if I'm in DXCQC, I have to employ a trapping like a tactic. In other words, I gotta grab his fucking hand, because as long as his hand is free when we're in tight combat and you can't see what's going on, and then you have all these fucking fancy martial arts that call, oh, you do sensitivity, you do shisao, this and that, which nothing wrong with those martial arts, but in a real knife fight, you ain't got the fucking time to do that. You'll be dead. I don't want to sense him. I want to fucking kill him. Okay, I don't want to do any shisao, let me feel him, this, and I'm not bad mouthing those martial arts. I actually like shisao. Shisao is sticking hand of Wing Chun, but I actually like it, so I'm not bad mouthing it. But in a knife fight, it cannot be applied, you'll die. Okay, so basically, if you occupy the center of the board by simply occupying the line with a tactic, with a knife, you give yourself more options. You give yourself the option to retreat if need so, and if you retreat is attacked by drawing, that means you're drawing him into something more devastated. Or if you need to angle out because you have a weak angle in a knife fight. For an example, I'm fighting in the street, there's the sidewalk, and if I move to the right, he's gonna have to tilt himself and end up getting off the sidewalk, and now I have higher ground because I'm still on the sidewalk and he's on the street. That's an advantage for me, because now he's out of reach to reach me because I'm taller than him, and I'm going downward, and high grounds is always better. So that's what I mean by occupying the line. Occupying the line gives you the domination of the center of the board in a chess. So let's say you got, and I know it's a scientific type of thing, but let's say you got two guys fighting with a knife, and you can have a camera from above, and then you put a grid on that camera, and that's the chessboard. Now, the grid between two combatants won't be square, it'll be a rectangular. But if you take that rectangular and one guy is at the end of this rectangular and one guy is at the end of the rectangular, and then as they close the gap or the distance between them, they're basically getting closer to the center, and then who occupies the grids of the center is actually the person that has the total advantage in that knife fight. So that's what it means, occupying the line. I hope I made a little bit more sense of it. Brock, thank you for asking the question. Great topic. Okay, guys, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. My collarbone is getting better day by day. I hope everybody has a great turkey day.